Hi guys, AzureAce here and welcome back to the Dragon Ball Super episode discussion series, where today we'll be talking about episode 94 entitled Revival of the Evil Emperor, the Mysterious Awaiting Assassins. This is a very good episode. I love the moments that happened in this episode. A lot of very cool throwbacks to the older stuff in Z, even some of the stuff in DB, and even some of this older stuff in Super, like the Mafuba even gets mentioned in here, which I'll talk about later on, and how that might possibly come into this arc, as many other people have actually spoken about before. So with that being said, let's jump into the episode. So as we get into the episode, it begins with a feast, and Goku says that the talk with Freeza went down pretty fine, and he tries to lie again. He's a terrible liar, as Kaioshin calls out. He then tells him that if Freeza joins the team and if they win the tournament and the universe survives, they will have to revive him with the Dragon Balls. Now, Vegeta straight away is completely objecting to this. He's like, you fool, have you got your head screwed on straight? I think he said something like that in the Daisuke subs. But we then switch to Quitela and Sidra talking in that kind of telekinesis type way we saw in the previews. And Quitela, oh my god, the little shitstarter that he is, he tells Sidra that his spies told him that Universe 7 plans on destroying Universe 9 first, which of course didn't happen. So he's trying to stir some stuff up between Universe 9 and Universe 7. Of course, it's going to be even more heated because Universe 7 won the Zen exhibition match way back at the start of this arc. So Quitela then tells him of Freeza, this completely evil and maniacal enemy that they have resurrected in a desperate attempt to get a 10th member for the team. And he asks Sidra if he can send his assassins of Universe 9 after him so they don't get associated with it, so he can't join the team before they go off to the tournament. Quitela and Sidra then end that call. We then switch to Capsule Corp with Trunks wondering about the Freeza picture, and it's very funny. It reminds me of the kind of first form Freeza picture we got shown by Jackal way back at the start of the Resurrection F arc, which was really funny. I loved that. They've got a kind of similar thing going on here, except it is final form Freeza they've drawn this time, and I'm not sure who drew it. I'm guessing it's maybe Bulma, maybe? Kaioshin, Gohan, one of them guys, you know, that stuck up on the board instead of Boo. Him and Goten don't know about the tournament, so obviously if they knew about the tournament they'd be wanting to get in. So Vegeta and Bulma lie, saying that Frieza is coming to enjoy Bra's birth celebration, and he's like, you know, isn't Frieza that guy who's really evil and we killed him? Vegeta's like, nah, he turned a new leaf, he's a good guy now. And we even get this funny little scene of Vegeta on the inside like being dead mad because he has to defend Frieza of all people. Then Goku asks Trunks if he wants to go to 17's island where all the monsters and animals are kept, and if he could protect the island because all of the poachers will try and get to the animals and monsters and try to kill them, as Goku says. And that's where Vegeta and Bulma find out that he has used Goten and Trunks as a bargaining chip to get 17 to join, saying that they will protect the island while he's gone. He then asks Krillin to take Goten and Trunks while Goku goes to pick up Frieza. We switch to Korin Tower to see Roshi doing some training, and he gives us a move we haven't really seen too much in a while. We see the Bankoku Bikuri Show, or the Lightning Flash surprise attack. And we get a very interesting mention with Roshi mentioning, like I said before, the use of the Mafuba to possibly immobilize enemies. It's a very interesting concept. We've heard that quite a lot in the community. I'm pretty sure Rhymestyle is one of the big advocates of this idea in this tournament. It'd be very interesting to see it used. They could be using it to throw people off the arena. It'd be very interesting. I can't wait to see if they use it. But we then get a kind of semi-emotional scene because Roshi says that the reason he trained at Korin's Tower for the last sort of training session before they went off to the tournament is because he trained there as a young martial artist growing up, which is very good. I love that. We then switch to Universe 9 with Ro and Sidra as Sidra explains Quitela's plan in that they should send assassins off to Universe 7 to kill the one known as Freeza, which Ro looked up on GodTube and he said, you know, he's a scoundrel, he's a real menace. He should definitely be taken down, as we go to a commercial break. We come back from the break at Baba's palace as Baba takes the gift in, and we see them. The assassins of Universe 9 have appeared lurking above the palace. We then switch to 17's island with our first ever interaction with the android siblings Lapis and Lazuli, 17 and 18, for the first time since the Cell arc. Goten and Trunks fly off to explore the island while Krillin is being awkward and trying to force a conversation between him and 17. Marin then runs over to 17, and the detail's actually very nice here because 17 calls her Maron instead of Marin, so he's calling her Maron, the spelling of Krillin's ex-girlfriend, which is funny because 18's like, you call her that again and I will kill you. Her face is so terrifying right here, but Goten and Trunks return, and then Marin decides that she's going to stay with them too. 17, 18 and Krillin then leave for Capsule Corp. We get to see the poachers on a submarine, so I wonder if we'll get to see a little Goten and Trunks protecting the island episode like I really want. 17, 18 and Krillin then arrive at Capsule Corp, and we get something I'd actually been like kind of low-key hoping for such a long time to happen. 17 and Piccolo lock eyes and they start walking towards each other, asking if they are both stronger than before. 17's rolling up his sleeves. Piccolo starts taking off his weighted training gear. They look like they're about to throw down for round 2, but they just shake hands, and I think that's absolutely amazing. It's such a sign of respect. So if you think about it, maybe they had that mutual respect all the way back then with how powerful they both were, because they were both very powerful back in the day, and I absolutely love seeing that interaction between 17 and Piccolo, as it's one of my favourite fights in Dragon Ball Z, 17 versus Piccolo. It's such an underrated fight. It's definitely one of the best in my opinion, and it's great to see that 17 and Piccolo have got over that and are definitely respecting each other. I love it. Then Roshi arrives on a turtle, leaving only 2 left, Goku and Freeza, as we switch to Baba's palace with Goku training, and he senses the presence inside. Freeza has been resurrected. He immediately walks up to Goku and rocks him in the gut real hard with a jab, saying his hand slipped, and well, you know, Goku does likewise, rocking Freeza in the gut with an uppercut, and they almost just have like this small moment of mutual respect for each other as they both just kind of laugh it off, which is fantastic. That mutual respect is something that they definitely have for each other, whether they hate each other down to the cores, they're always going to have this mutual respect for each other's strength, and that is one of the best parts about Goku and Frieza's interactions. But Goku then tells Freeza to grab onto him so he can instant transmission, but one of Baba's ghosts comes in and says that there are people outside waiting to see Goku and Freeza, and well, we already know it's the assassins. Goku asks one of the assassins who he is, who sent him, and if they're trying to stop him from getting to the Tournament of Power, and he says he can't tell when, out of nowhere, my man Frieza's finger slips and he fires a death beam right through this guy's shoulder. Goku tells Freeza just to go because, you know, they've not really got time, but Freeza starts powering up with this massive golden aura, and he starts changing. We see his body start to shine. We can see the big massive kind of flash from orbit as the arena is still being built when we get in between shots of Golden Frieza and the arena, as Frieza basically says to the assassins, I ain't got time for this, I'm gonna kill you all, as the episode ends there. But now with the episode out of the way, it's time to get into the overall thoughts of this episode. This episode was just, it was an alpha episode, man. I loved it. I feel like the theme of this episode was respect. We had Krillin and 17 having respect for each other. We had Piccolo and 17 having respect for each other. Roshi and Korin, Goku and Frieza. I think it was absolutely fantastic. I loved it. I loved it from every single aspect. This is like a 10 out of 10 episode in terms of, like, if we're talking build-up episodes, this is a 10 out of 10 episode. This is one of my favourite episodes so far in this arc. And that Golden Frieza transformation, oh my god, that was so good. I loved it. I'm hoping with Golden Frieza and just, you know, Frieza in general returning in this arc, here's hoping that they can capitalise on Frieza this time and actually do him justice instead of that absolute travesty that was the Resurrection F arc. Hopefully they can do him right this time, and well, if the leaks are true, I'm sure you guys have already heard of the fiasco with the leaks situation for episodes 95 up until 98. We got some leaks last week and we didn't really know. Everyone was stumped. Yonko Productions was stumped, Geekdom 101 was stumped, Anime AJ was stumped. everyone was stumped because it seemed like they were fake, but with every passing moment they're looking more and more real. So these leaks could possibly be real, and honestly, if you're asking me, I didn't think they were real at first. But now with this episode finishing and what seems like the next episode coming with the previews and stuff coming out from Jump, it definitely looks like Freeza is about to make a major plot twist, and we're going to get another character come in as the 10th member of the team. However, that is all for the overall thoughts of this episode. If you guys like this video, please leave a like and a comment in the comment section below. Do you think that Freeza will go and join another universe like the leaks say? And do you think we'll get another Goku versus Freeza moment in the Tournament of Power if that happens? Share this amongst your friends, and if you could, please hit the bell next to the subscribe button. That way you'll get to see a notification every single time I upload, meaning you'll get every single piece of content to you as it goes up. I've been AzureAce, and thank you for coming to the video.
You have arrived. I'm here to tell you that if you don't subscribe to AzureAce for Dragon Ball, Kingdom Hearts, and Pokemon TCG content, you will wander forever in the darkness of your heart.